Sportsbit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
It's Friday, January 19th. I'm Teddy Covers. I'm here in Las Vegas, and this is Sportsbit, recorded live every weekday morning on SBRpicks.com. Let's get right into it. Bad beats, bad bets, bad for the books. What the heck happened last night in the betting world? A couple of bad bets to talk about in college hoops for sure. Well, Oregon took a bunch of money against USC. The Ducks bet from -2 to -4 against the Trojans. Well, they lost the game straight up on their home floor. This is a USC team that kind of had fallen out of favor with the markets, underperforming for a couple of weeks. They got labeled as soft. They played really well the last couple of weeks. Trojans making their backers money, and all those who faded them, and there were plenty of wise guys on Oregon last night, they had the wrong side in that one. Another bad bet last night, a bunch of money on the Michigan side, and Michigan, Nebraska over. Wolverines got bet from -4 to -5, but I'll tell you what, the Cornhusker defense was dominant all night. That total bet up as high as 136 in the opener of 132.5. Game lands 124, and don't look now, Nebraska, all of a sudden, 5-3 in Big Ten play, and they dominated the low post in the win over Michigan last night. Bad for the books? Well, bettors were aware of the Irving out for the Boston Celtics before the books were. Books got caught with their pants down on this one a little bit. 76ers from +4 to +2.5. The under bet from 210.5 down to 204. Yeah, Irving was out, and the Celtics offense didn't work without him. 39-32 Philly at half. They're up 18 into the fourth quarter. The Celtics never in the hunt. Joel Embiid with the monster night. Trust the process. He struggled against the Celtics in London last week. He bounced back last night. 26 points, 16 board. 76ers get the money. Under never in doubt. Books took a beating on that one. And we're seeing anti-UCLA money now on a regular basis. Things starting to get away a little bit from Steve Alford's squad. They've now lost 2 straight, 3 of their last 5. The China trip ended up wrecking the Bruins' depth. Not much chemistry with the pieces that are left. Oregon State took all the money. Oregon State with a straight-up win over UCLA. That's a Beaver squad that went 1-17 in Pac-12 play last year. We got to talk about Tom Brady's hand. Brady missed practice again yesterday. The markets reacted significantly. There are 7s out there on New England. I promised when we did the preview of the championship game that there was going to be Jaguars money and that the 9s and 8.5s that were out there probably weren't going to be there by kickoff. Now we're looking at 7s and 7.5s in the markets. Based on Brady's hand, did a bunch of reading from all the local sources in Boston. Brady's going to play. He's going to be just fine. I think that we're seeing here is a market move that was coming anyway, coming a little bit sooner than it might have come because of the Brady missing practice. That being said, he'll be fine, and the game's not going to go under 7. I'll put it that way. At 7, the lowest New England's going to go. Got to talk about Vegas for a minute. Have you heard about what's been going on over the last week? It's crazy. 4 different casinos have been robbed, supposedly by 4 different people. Everyone's getting away. The whole thing was that, like when I first came out here to Vegas in 1998, you're looking at the casino, you see all the eyes in the sky, you see all the security. There's like no one would be dumb enough to try to rob these places. And if they were, they'd be busted in an instant. Well, in the last week, what did we see? We saw a guy with a handgun at New York, at the cage, at the cash, the cashiers at the casino cage. You had at Ellis Island, off-strip casino, a man pointing a gun at a cashier, demanding money. You had a man jumping the counter at the SLS, grabbing cash and running out from there. And then a group, grabbing chips from a game table at Harrah's and bolting out the door. The police are saying nothing is connected. The police aren't going to talk about value or anything of the chips stolen. And it's worth noting security guards do not pursue the armed suspects. That's the long-standing policy. They don't want people starting to shoot out in casinos. So if someone's armed, they let them get out the door and then try to catch them afterwards. But Here's the quote from Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Lieutenant Michael Montel. Quote, "It's unusual. Absolutely, I am concerned they're happening a little too often. Expect more police presence, man, with this going on." You don't hear about this in Vegas a lot. And one thing that happens in town, you never hear about this stuff. You find these stories in the LA Times. The Review Journal shuts them down. When we come back, big game breakdown. We have two from the association tonight, plus the Sparty Party in East Lansing and a Mountain West showdown for Saturday night. Four big game breakdowns coming up next, right here on Sportsbook. Betting Insight today from SBRpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.